Welcome to the United States of America, a land known for boundless opportunities, freedom of religion, and rich diversity. In this melting pot of cultures and beliefs, the Indian American community has thrived, enriching the landscape of America with timeless Hindu traditions, universal values, and a spirit of unity. Over the past 150 years, mandirs have risen as beacons of spiritual strength and cultural preservation, nurturing Hindu values and traditions in America. One such beacon is the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey. Envisioned by His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj and fulfilled under the leadership of His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj. Akshardham stands as an enduring symbol of love and unity, preserving age-old traditions while sharing universal messages of peace, hope, and harmony for all generations to come. Join us as we embark on a journey of discovery of the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham, exploring the depth of its spirituality, the beauty of its architecture, and the universality of its messages.
Hello everyone, I'm Jamin Brumbutt.
And I'm Raki Patel.
From the landmark BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey,
To your homes from all around the world.
welcome to today's Spotlight. Our spotlight today illuminates the heart and soul of the Swaminarayan Akshardham campus, a place where devotion meets dedication, spanning over 185 acres in Robbinsville, New Jersey, and brought to life with the help of 12,500 volunteers.
Akshardham is not just about its size and architecture. It's also about the spiritual leaders who have guided its journey. Today, our focus is one such guiding light, His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj.
Mahant Swami Maharaj's teachings and guidance have been instrumental to shaping the spiritual journey of countless individuals. His emphasis on inner peace, devotion, unity, and selfless service resonates deeply with all that have met him or heard his words.
And it's this very spirit that we celebrated today. The entire program was dedicated to understanding and appreciating the life and teachings of Mahant Swami Maharaj, who I may add is now 90 years old and still spending every day sharing love and inspiration to all of us here on the Akshardham campus.
So now, with love, we bring you highlights from today's inspirational program dedicated to Mahant Swami Maharaj.
महंत स्वामी जीवन आपनु सौने सुख देनारू नव नव दशका काया वाटी सौनु हित करनारू महंत स्वामी जीवन आपनु सौने सुख देनारू नव नव दशका काया वाटी सौनु हित करनारू करुणामय સેવા સાધુતા ભક્તિમાં રમનારું, દિવ્ય જીવનનું સ્મરણ અમારા જન્મ મરણ હરનારું. મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી, મહંત સ્વામી.
મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજમાં અમે વર્ષો સુધી આ બધા સેવાના પ્રકારો જોયેલા છે. અમે જ્યારે એમની સાથે રહેતા હતા મુંબઈમાં, અને એ વખતે વાસણ ઉટકવાની સેવા બધા સંતો કરતા, એમાં એ હંમેશા અગ્રેસર રહેતા હતા. એટલે ઘણો વખત સુધી એમની સાથે વાસણો પણ ઉટક્યા છે અમે. અને એમાં ચોકસાઈ પણ એટલી બધી જબરજસ્ત કે જરા પણ ચીકણું ન રહી જાય, અને એવી રીતની ખબર રાખીને આ પ્રમાણે કાર્ય કરતા. ત્યાર પછી એમનું વિચરણ ચાલુ ને ચાલુ અદ્યાવધિ ચાલુ રહેલું છે, એ પણ આપણને ખ્યાલ છે. અને એમાં કેટલું આ સેવામાં આ વિચરણ પણ એક પ્રકારની સેવા સમજવાની, કારણ કે લોકોને ભગવાનના માર્ગે ચડાવવું એ મોટામાં મોટી જન સેવા કહેવાય. અને આ કોરોના કાળની અંદર તેમની સમાજ સેવાએ તો હદ વાળી દીધેલી, કારણ કે બધા કેટલા મનુષ્યો બધા એ વખતે જ્યારે આ પ્રમાણે કોરોના કાળની અંદર દુઃખી હતા, ત્યારે એમણે આ ખાવા પીવાની, એમના કુટુંબની વ્યવસ્થા, એમને ઓક્સિજનની બીજી બધી વ્યવસ્થા, આપણી મંદિરોના સભા મંડપો હોસ્પિટલમાં ફેરવાઈ દીધેલા એમણે. તો આ સ્વામી કે આ પણ આપણી સેવાનો પ્રકાર છે. ભરૂચમાં હમણાં જળ બંબાકાર થયો ત્યારે એમણે પણ એક પત્ર લખ્યો, અને એમાંથી આપણા બધા યુવકોને બળ મળી ગયું, અને એક અદ્ભુત સેવા ત્યાં થઈ, એ પણ બધાને ખબર છે. આ મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજની આ આખું અક્ષરધામ જ છે ને, એ મહંત સ્વામીની જે સેવા, એની જે ભાવના, અને એનાથી આપેલું જે બળ સ્વયંસેવકો, એમાંથી આ અક્ષરધામ બનેલું છે, એ આપણે સમજવાનું.
Ukrainian authorities say towns northwest of the capital Kiev are under relentless bombardment.
Missiles have struck key targets in the capital and in the east of Ukraine.
The attack on Kharkiv has residents scrambling to flee. Desperation and panic.
यूक्रेन बॉर्डर पर फंसे छात्रों के वीडियो आपने सोशल मीडिया पर जरूर देखे होंगे. माइनस टेम्परेचर में छात्र खुले आसमान के नीचे रहने को मजबूर हैं. ऐसे 4-5 वीडियो हजारों हैंडल से खुवाए जा रहे हैं. भारतीय नागरिकों के लिए जब मुश्किल की घड़ी आई तो मोदी यूरोप के मंदिरों के दरवाजे उनके लिए खुलवा रहे हैं.
in serving others selflessly, equally and wholeheartedly, we are serving God. Helping even one life is healing humanity.
આપણા એક યુવક ચિરાગભાઈ પેરિસથી 21 કલાક પોતાની મોબાઈલ કિચન વેન ડ્રાઈવ કરી અને પોલેન્ડ આવ્યા, જેથી જ્યારે પણ જમવાની જરૂરિયાત પડે ત્યારે આ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સને ગરમા ગરમ ભોજન પીરસવાતું. આપણા ગુરુના જીવનમાં આપણને શીખવા મળે છે કે આવા કપરા સમયે ફિઝિકલ સપોર્ટની સાથે સાથે ઇમોશનલ સપોર્ટ પણ એટલી જ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ હોય છે.
We also had the opportunity of serving at the border of Poland and Ukraine. We were aware of the potential danger, but we continued to drive strength by recalling our Guru Mahant Swami Maharaj's extraordinary acts of kindness. It was cold. Walking 100+ miles with multiple bags on their shoulders, children strapped across their chest, living with uncertainty and fear of what's going to happen next. These evacuees were carrying the burden of the world as they were crossing the border. On the border camp, our volunteers were working tirelessly to distribute basic necessities, shoes, toothbrush, toothpaste, small things in our lives. But for the people that have lost everything, this was their lifeline. Our Guru Mahant Swami Maharaj was the primary driving force behind our acts of service in Ukraine war.
Today I would like to introduce Dr. Dilip Bhai Patel, an internal medicine doctor from Los Angeles, California. When the coronavirus pandemic took grip across the world and changed everyone's life, certain people in certain situations had to suffer more because of the conditions they were living in. Dr. Dilip Bhai received an email, not a face-to-face request, not a phone call, but a single email. And he decided to imbibe the virtue of service learned in the mandir and offer his time to help those inmates. The very next day, he drove 450 miles to Northern California and rented an extended stay motel room, all at his own expense. After finishing a few weeks in person, he came home and also provided another few weeks via telemedicine. They further continued that Mahant Swami Maharaj describes that we should see the divine in everyone. And after humanity, see the divine in each person and serve the divine within each of them. On this occasion, he's written that Pramukh Swami Maharaj served every person until his last breath. Mahant Swami Maharaj uses each breath to serve people. And now I had the chance to help breathless humans. I owe them all a great thanks.
भले गणे कोई धरती रज कण गणी बड़ी कोई सागर जल कण गणी बड़ी कोई सागर जल कण गणी बड़ी कोई सागर जल कण ब्रह्मांड ने नभ तारा गणे गणी शक्ति कदि शारद सुर गण गणी शक्ति कदि शारद सुर गण गणी शक्ति कदि शारद सुर गण महंत स्वामी जी गुण तमारा गणी शके नहीं जग मां कोई पण गणी शके नहीं जग मां कोई पण.
તો આવી નમ્રતા અને આવું સાહજિક દાસત્વપણું, સાહજિક સેવકભાવ, સાહજિક નિર્માનીપણું આપણે વર્ષોથી એમના જીવનમાં અનુભવ્યું છે. અને આ બધા ગુણો કુદરતી જ એમનામાં જ્યારથી અમે છેલ્લા 1952થી સાથે ફરીએ છીએ ત્યારથી સતત આ બધા ગુણો એમનામાં એ જોવા મળ્યા છે. એમાં ક્યારેય પણ આપણે એ પોતે એવું વર્ત્યા પણ નથી, બોલ્યા પણ નથી કે હું કંઈક છું. હું હંમેશા સેવક જ છું, દાસ જ છું, એવો ભાવ આટલા બધા વર્ષોની અંદર સતત એમની સાથે રહેવામાં આપણે સૌએ, અમે બધા સંતોએ એ રીતે અનુભવ્યો છે. એટલે એમનામાં નિર્માનીપણું, દાસત્વ ભાવ, દરેકના ગુણ જોવા અને દરેકનો મહિમા સમજવો, આ બધી વસ્તુ એમનામાં સાહજિક હતી. અને એ રીતે આપણને પણ એમના જીવનમાંથી આ બધી હંમેશા પ્રેરણા મળતી રહે એવું એમનું જીવન આપણે અત્યાર સુધી સતત જોયું છે અને એમાં કોઈ ફેરફાર નહીં.
A torchbearer of the BAPS global initiatives, a selfless Swami dedicated ceaselessly to the betterment of humanity, a revered guru who guides countless people along the spiritual journey, Mahant Swami Maharaj. Swami, among these numerous facets of your remarkable life, one virtue stands out prominently: your profound humility. Even amid numerous responsibilities, you are consistently calm, composed, and content. Swami, your authentic behavior remains consistent in both public and solitude, a true reflection of your unassuming nature. Even as a renowned leader, your generous heart is ever accommodating, embracing each person as a beloved family member. Your humility is so profound that you don't even view yourself as a guru or a leader.
મને લાગતું જ નથી ગુરુ છું. જરા એનું બધાનો દાસ ભાવે સેવા કરવાની ઈચ્છા રહે છે. અને મનમાં તો રહે છે, ભલે આ ક્રિયામાં ન થાય દાસ પણ મનમાં તો રહે છે દાસનો દાસ છું અને મારા કરતાં બધા બીજા અધિક છે અને હું ન્યૂન છું એવું હંમેશા રહ્યા કરે અને આનંદ મજા આવે છે.
You honor and respect people of all stature, from the youngest child to the eldest retiree. Every morning you conclude your puja by bowing to each devotee with unwavering devotion, as if in reverence to God. A guru bowing to the devotees, an exceedingly rare spectacle indeed. In the shadow of your guru, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, you remained hidden, silently serving a life dedicated solely to celebrating your guru, but never yourself.
પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજે એમના ગુરુએ જે કહ્યું હતું એ ચાલુ રાખ્યું. એમના શિષ્ય તરીકે મહંત સ્વામીએ એ ચાલુ જ રાખ્યું કે જનરલી વ્યવહારમાં એમ થતું હોય છે કે જ્યારે નવો માણસ આવે ત્યારે જૂના માણસથી હું વધારે સારું છે એવું જ દેખાડવાનો એક પ્રયત્ન કરે, પણ જૂનો જે કરતો હતો એ સારું છે એ જ મારે આગળ કરવું છે એ જે વિચાર એ બહુ મોટી વાત છે જે એમણે બતાવ્યું છે. એટલે સાચી સાધુતા એમાં દેખાય છે.
मगर यहाँ पे हम क्या देखते हैं कि वो जो दूसरे लीडर हैं, जो महंत स्वामी जी महाराज हैं, वो अपने लीडर के प्रति इतना समर्पित हैं कि वो दिशा क्या, वो तो उनका जो विजन है वो उसको 10 गुना बना के उन्होंने खड़ा कर दिया.
In the absence of I and mine, how can jealousy even arise? Your pure heart has never harbored the notion of completion. Instead, your deepest desire is to see everyone else succeed.
પૂજ્ય શ્રી શ્રી રવિશંકર મહારાજ તેઓએ સ્વામીશ્રીને આમંત્રણ આપ્યું કે આપ અમારા આશ્રમમાં પધારો. સ્વામીશ્રી ખાસ ત્યાં પધાર્યા, ખૂબ સારી મુલાકાત થઈ. સ્વામીશ્રીનો ઉતારો ત્યાં જ રાખ્યો હતો અને કહ્યું કે 3 સંકલ્પ કર્યા છે. પહેલો સંકલ્પ સ્વામીશ્રીએ જણાવ્યો કે શ્રીશ્રીનું સ્વાસ્થ્ય ખૂબ જ સારું રહે. બીજી વાત સ્વામીએ કરી કે આર્ટ ઓફ લિવિંગ આખી દુનિયામાં પ્રવર્તે. અને ત્રીજી વાત કરી કે અહીં જે સંતો સાધકો છે એ ખૂબ પ્રગતિ કરે. એટલે આપણને લાગે કે અહમ શૂન્ય હૃદય સિવાય આવા શુભ સંકલ્પો ક્યાંયથી પ્રગટે નહીં, ઉદ્ભવે નહીં.
The simplicity of your heart naturally permeates your personality, creating a humble aura experienced by all who come into your contact.
They have different style of Puja Mahant Swamiji. Bapa is very humble, very different, very down to earth.
In the absence of I, there resides God and His divine qualities. And to this embodiment of humility and divinity, Mahant Swami Maharaj, I offer my utmost reverence.
as we celebrate the day of Mahant Swami Maharaj's birth, we are not just celebrating a day, but we are celebrating 90 years of goodness and saintliness. We are celebrating his whole life. But in a way, we are not just celebrating one life. We are celebrating the lives of all the great spiritual saints, rishis, spiritual leaders, and every spiritual person on this earth. Because Guru Hari Mahant Swami Maharaj's life is special and far-reaching. What do we mean? When we celebrate the life of Thomas Edison, we are not just celebrating one life. We are actually celebrating the billions of light bulbs across the world. We are celebrating light at night. When we celebrate the life of Shakespeare, we are celebrating the wonder of the English language. Similarly, when we celebrate the life of our Guru Hari Mahant Swami Maharaj, we are celebrating saintliness at his peak. Because he, without just speaking in words, with his own life, he has given a new dimension and a new depth to the meaning of saintliness. Of the many countless virtues of saintliness, one prominent virtue is love, pure and spotless. The power of a master's love is amazing. Alexander the Great often said that I love my father and mother, my parents, because their love brought me onto this earth. But I love my spiritual master more because his love has the power to take me from earth to heaven. This is the power of our Guru Mahant Swami Maharaj's love. It was in 2019 that when Guru Hari Mahant Swami Maharaj was arriving in Abu Dhabi, the royal family had asked His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan Mubarak Al Nahyan to personally come with his entourage to welcome and receive Mahant Swami at the airport. It's a very rare honor that anybody gets. When we arrived at the airport, the plane was late by 15 to 20 minutes. Mahant Swami Maharaj was not overwhelmed by the royal welcome. He was more concerned by causing inconvenience to the royal people. Straight away, he apologized to His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan that please forgive us for making you wait 15, 20 minutes. And do you know what His Excellency said? He says, Swamiji, your presence and your love is so unique that I would have waited for weeks just to receive you. I would like to tell all the devotees here and listening far away that for the first time, the royal family has placed a giant image, 20 feet by 10 feet, of Guru Hari Mahant Swami Maharaj in the Grand Mosque of Abu Dhabi. The language and the light of Mahant Swami's saintliness is he forgives, he gives, and he believes in us. So today, to celebrate his birthday, at least forgive someone. To celebrate his birthday, give someone something more than they deserve. And to celebrate his birthday, let us not just believe in Mahant Swami, but believe in everybody and believe in ourselves that nothing is impossible.
Mahant Swami Maharaj seems to be a personified form of humility. Mahant Swami Maharaj, his life is a great life and a good life. A person's greatness lies in the fact that how virtuous a person is. Swamiji's life is God-centered. He has led his life according to the commands of God. Every minute every second of his life is in connection with God. Another outstanding feature of a person who has lived a life with God is that he believes that God is the all-doer, and whatever God does is the best for us. These are just a few experiences which I narrated to you, but anybody who comes into his contact experiences peace of mind. Just listening to the stories, just listening to the different incidents from the life of Pramukh Swami Maharaj and Mahant Swami Maharaj are not sufficient. We should be motivated and inspired to follow the footsteps of our Guru.
આજના પવિત્ર પર્વને વિશેષ અલંકૃત કરવા માટે ભારતથી આ પ્રસંગને વિશેષ શોભાવવા માટે ખાસ પૂજ્યપાદ પરમ શ્રદ્ધેય સ્વામી શ્રી પરમાત્માનંદ સરસ્વતીજી મહારાજ પધાર્યા છે. આપણે તેઓનું હાર્દિક સ્વાગત કરીએ છીએ.
પરમ પૂજ્ય મહાન સ્વામી fills up the word guru. In a real sense, he is a guru. There are so many virtues that were talked about, and I can talk on and on. But we say Bhagavan is Sakala Kalyana Gunagana. The Lord is nothing but embodiment of all the virtues. And one who keeps the Lord in the heart, one who is united with the Lord in the heart, obviously he becomes embodiment of all the virtues, and that is Mahant Swami. I have had the fortune to meet him almost 48 years ago, way back in 75, 76. Had stayed with him. All these years, one thing I observe, he is nothing but embodiment of Hindu culture, Hindu values, and Hindu dharma, physical ideas.
His service, his saintliness, and his divinity. Today, as we gather here for Mahant Swami Maharaj's Janma Jayanti, we're reminded of how these true qualities of his, and ultimately the life that he lived, has an enduring impact on all walks of life. This is the impact, influence, and inspiration we celebrate today. And to join us in that celebration, we have several distinguished guests that we would like to recognize, not just for taking time out of their busy schedules to partake in today's festivities, but also for their impact in the community. It is now with great enthusiasm that we welcome Mr. Wesley Matthews, President and Chief Executive Officer of Choose New Jersey, a nonprofit dedicated to economic development.
In my faith, we have a motto called Lighted to Lighten. That means a faith community, an individual is dead if they do not share their light with the community or with somebody else. If there is an ethos that I have seen in my 10 years of knowing the BAPS community, it is that this community is lighted to lighten the community that they are in. And you have done that in such a beautiful way. I have my eyes, when I visited New Delhi and Akshardham 10 years ago with my wife, our eyes have never seen anything as beautiful until today. This temple dedicated to God, again, to be a light in central New Jersey, but again, to all of the United States and the Western Hemisphere in many ways. We are so proud as a citizen, as a resident of New Jersey, and speaking on behalf of Governor Murphy, we could not be prouder that this Akshardham, this light to this state and this world is in Robbinsville, New Jersey.
It is now our pleasure to welcome Jack Hawley, Professor of Religion at Bernard College at Columbia University.
प्रदर्शन अभी हो रहा है न्यूयॉर्क में, न्यूयॉर्क के मेट्रोपॉलिटन म्यूजियम में. इसको बोलते हैं वृक्ष और नाग, tree and serpent. और उस संदर्भ में, in that environment, one remembers especially the contribution of a larger Bharatvarsh to the world as a whole. The contribution that was made by Bhagavan Buddha. It's quite remarkable to be there in New York. I was just there last night. and to think of what is happening here, Swamiji, in your presence and in your honor. One thing, so Vriksh and Nag. The Vriksh, of course, refers to the Bodhi tree, where the Buddha found enlightenment. And the exhibition that is going on at the Met now is a way of remembering the world historical importance of that moment when the Buddha sat down beneath the tree, practiced tapasya, as we've been saying today, and saw his way through the succession of many births and many lower stages of truth. So today we honor someone who has been able to do that very thing in the course of 90 years and to share his sense of the innerness of that knowledge with every person in this room and many others in other parts of the world. It's a very great honor to be here for your birthday, Swamiji.
It is now our pleasure to introduce our next guest, Assemblyman Jack Ciattarelli. He is a prominent American politician recognized for his impactful contributions here in the state of New Jersey.
And it's my great honor to be in your company, be part of this festivity here tonight, and to be in the company of the Swamis and Swamiji. Happy birthday. Our very best wishes and blessings. This magnificent center, cultural center, will be a beacon for the practice of Hinduism. It is often said that New Jersey is the most diverse state in the country. Indeed, it is. And there is power and beauty in that diversity when we embrace it. This magnificent cultural center and this magnificent place of worship for Hinduism will help us to be better in terms of that diversity and embracement.
Please join us in welcoming Congressman Andy Ogles, representative of Tennessee's 5th District. He's a distinguished U.S. Congressman known for his dedicated service and advocacy for all the constituents he represents.
Today, I've been blessed. We have the privilege of touring your facility, understanding and better communicating with your culture. But what I can tell you is his contribution to the world and his commitment to love and to peace really transcends cultures and religions. If we all were to seek that commitment of family, the world would be a better place. That if we committed ourselves to loving one another, despite our differences in culture and faiths, perhaps we might disagree, but we can still break bread in love. So I congratulate you on what you've accomplished. And to my friend Swamiji, on behalf of my family, members of the United States Congress, and the good folks from Tennessee, may you be blessed and happy birthday.
महंत स्वामी जी गुण तमारा गणिश के नहीं जग मां कोई पण गणिश के नहीं जग मां कोई पण अनंत 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 छे सद्गुण तमारा छे अनगण सद्गुण तमारा छे अनगण सद्गुण तमारा छे अनगण सद्गुण तमारा छे अनगण वंदन करिए दिन भावती है महंत स्वामी महाराज वंदन करिए दिन भावती है महंत स्वामी
एक बार हमने प्रश्न पूछो कि તમારે શું થવું છે એટલે યોગીજી મહાન સ્વામી મહારાજે કહ્યું એ વખત તેમનું નામ વિનુભાઈ હતું તો વિનુભાઈએ એમ કહ્યું કે સાધુ યોગીજી મહારાજે એક ધબ્બો માર્યો અને કહ્યું કે થઈ ગયા શ્રુતિ કરતા એવી રીતે એમણે યોગીજી મહારાજ અને પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ એમને એવી રીતે રાજી કર્યા છે. તો એમના પ્રાગટ્ય દિને આપણે પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે એમણે જે રીતે રાજીપો પ્રાપ્ત કર્યો છે એ રીતે આપણને રાજી કરવાનું બળ મળે. અને વારંવાર એ સંપની વાત કરે છે તો એ પરિવારથી શરૂ કરીને સમગ્ર વિશ્વ એક પરિવાર છે એવી ભાવના આપણા દરેકમાં પ્રગટ થાય એવી આ જન્મ દિવસે એ સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાન અને ગુરુ પરંપરા ચરણોમાં પ્રાર્થના.
દેહનો ભીડો વેઠી ખૂબ સેવા કરી છે. અમે તો સાક્ષી બન્યા છે. નોકરી, ધંધો, અભ્યાસ વગેરે તથા કુટુંબ પરિવાર બધું ગૌણ કરી અક્ષરધામની સેવા કરી છે. બધું. અને લોયા ત્રીજું સિદ્ધ કર્યું છે. મારી તેમજ આ બધાની સહેજી ઈચ્છા રહે કે અક્ષરધામ પ્રતિષ્ઠા વિધિનો પ્રત્યક્ષ લાભ મળે, પરંતુ અત્યારના સમયે સંજોગો જોતા તે શક્ય નથી. તેથી મને ખૂબ દુઃખ થાય છે કે હું આ બધાની સેવા સરબરાહ ન કરી શક્યો. પરંતુ હું આપ બધાને યાદ કરી પ્રતિષ્ઠાની મુખ્ય આરતી કરીશ. તો રાજી રહેશો. મોટું મન રાખી માફ કરજો. આ બધા મારા હાથ પગ છો. આ બધા વિના આ શક્ય ન બને.
મહાન સ્વામી મહારાજનો જય જય હો. મહાન સ્વામી મહારાજનો જય જય હો. જય જય હો. જય જય હો. જય જય હો. બોલો મહંત સ્વામીની જય. બોલો જન્મ જયંતીની જય. બોલો મહંત સ્વામીની જય. બોલો અક્ષરધામની જય.
So, Rocky, what's been your favorite moment of having Mahant Maharaj right here on the Akshardham campus?
It has to be the first day, when he first came on campus, Saturday, July 8th, 2023. Knowing, at the age of 90, to have your guru come all the way to Robbinsville, New Jersey. Seeing the joy and smile on everyone's face. Gosh, I'm getting teary just thinking about it. What about you, Jamin? What was your favorite moment?
You know, Rocky, there's not just one moment, it's actually a gesture. Have you seen Mahant Maharaj do this? When he brings his hands together and forms a heart. It touches my heart every time I see him do that, because I know it's not just a sign that he's making, it's truly a sign from his heart that he truly loves all of us.
You know, I couldn't agree more. And it's that same love that nourishes the souls of all the volunteers that have dedicated millions of hours to the building of Akshardham.
Absolutely, Rocky. Over 12,500 volunteers from not just the United States and America or Canada, from all over the world, united by a shared purpose and inspiration.
Over the past few months, we've heard so many wonderful stories of inspiration. Let's now take a moment to hear another story of inspiration about these volunteers.
So what you see behind me is parikrama. It goes around the mandir, and it is considered to be a garland around God that resides in the Mahamandir. My name is Mansi Patel. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm a site volunteer. So in order to build parikrama, initially they dig the foundation, and then they do concrete pour. Once that is done, they insert the metal rods, and they put the pillars on top. And after putting pillars, they move on to the arches. They put arches on all four sides. So parikrama is built chhatri by chhatri. So each individual chhatri was built on its own. And then they build the chaju and kanas, and then they build the rest of the samran. So it is built in many parts, and we are the post-placing team in parikrama. So we do everything after the stone is placed, which is filling gaps in between the stones with mal, cleaning the stone, buffing the stone, getting rid of any rust stains, any concrete stains. On that first day, I was here to do site seva. A lot was going through my mind. I was anything but nervous. I felt like I was back home, you know? When Akshardham was nothing but just a few arches of the Abhishek Mandapam, we used to come here and pick up trash and clean site as you know, young Kishoris. And now I'm back here to actually help build it. So those were my thoughts. And back then, I wished I could do any kind of Patharni Seva. And now I was here to do just that. So that was one aspect of it. Another thing was that I knew that something that I will do is going to be so important in the world, so important to the country and the community, and I was actually so excited to give something back to the community. Here on site, after receiving my certification for as a certified scissor lift and boom lift operator, I was able to train my team members in using scissor lifts as well as boom lift. I also got trained by my supervisor in using machinery for different types of stones, and I was able to train my team to use that machinery as well. While they use the machinery, my job was to make sure that they're using it safely, they're wearing their PPE, so overall safety management of the team, which also really relates to risk management. It goes hand in hand. Coming here, I wasn't a very social person, but seeing like my team members, all the aunties who come like treat me like a daughter, it just made me more of an open person, willing to connect to people. They inspired me to love others the way you do your family. So when I started my seva, I did seva with people who are older than me, people who are my age, and people who are younger than me. For people who are older than me, they always took care of me like I am their daughter. And when I became a lead, that inspired me to take care of my team like they were my family, like they were my siblings. Today, when I look at parikrama, when I look at Mahamandir, and thinking about it, that I was able to be a part of Pramukh Sai Maharaj's final sankalp. This is my favorite photo. I was showing my team members what to do and where to do it, and they were my friends. They thought it was funny to make fun of me while I was instructing them and take a photo of me. So they sent it to me saying, hey, here's a good memory for you giving guidance to us. What I'm gonna miss the most is the people around me, and waking up and knowing that I am going to do something that will make the world a better place. That's something that I will miss, the purpose, the goal, the people who made it happen along with me, the people who supported me, and the smiley faces that I saw every morning when I came here. One day, when I have kids, I am going to tell them every little detail about Akshardham, hoping that they pass it on to their future generations, and it just gets passed along. And the message that Pramukh Swami Maharaj wanted to give of peace and harmony by building this Akshardham keeps getting passed down.
The Akshardham campus has not just been full of inspirational volunteer stories, but a lot of great activities as well. Not just today, but over the past several months.
Each day has its own story, its own memory. Let's revisit some of those unforgettable moments as we continue our spotlight. Every visitor to Akshardham carries back memories, stories, and inspirations.
True, Rakhi. Let's hear some of these heartfelt experiences directly from our Voice of Attendees segment.
Wow, I cannot, express. It was great. Hello, my friends. I'm Seema Taparia from Mumbai. Pramukh Swamiji Maharaj, who has inspired to make this Akshardham. So, a big dhanyavad and pranam to Swamiji Maharaj. Next, I would say that 12,500 volunteers throughout America have come here to give their seva. 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever time they have. And it's a very big thing to, come from their daily routine and do the seva. So I would say that a big thanks to them also. Third, Akshardham, it gives lot of value to youngsters and to everybody and our Indian culture. Due to Akshardham, we all are again learning our Indian culture, our values and all. So a big thanks to Prabhu Swamiji Maharaj.
My name is Glenn Grothman. I am a congressman in my 9th year in Congress. From Wisconsin, I represent the area along Lake Michigan. Was very impressed to be on campus, and particularly was impressed with the faith and conviction that TIER must have had to build such a magnificent facility. The number of hours put in and people who are willing to donate more and more time towards the public good, which of course is true not just in the building of the temple, but in other parts of their life as well. So it was good to see this relatively new population in America who is moral and is religious, doing all the work they do in the community to improve the community, but also all the work they did on the temple that I saw today. It's something that, quite frankly, not only is relevant to Hindus, but other Americans ought to see amount of faith in the community to perform such a wonderful feat.
What this establishment has, it's just so heartfelt and has a lot of meaning behind it. My name is Renee Burrows. I am a general manager for Spirit Airlines in Philadelphia. The passion that you can see coming from each individual that is involved with this, it just radiates inside you, and you can feel the love and the joy and the presence that they push out to everybody else. I love that feeling. You don't feel like an outsider, and I think that that's really important for so many different walks of life that we have in today's world, to find yourself in a place that you don't have to worry about judgment. They're just there, open arms, and I think that's really important.
All of the tender love and care that went into the making of this place means that this is a place of love. I'm U.S. Congressman Matthew Cartwright. This temple is absolutely astonishing. From what I can tell, just from knowing people who are devotees, that these are some of the nicest people I have ever met. And it tells me that there's a peace that comes from putting others above yourself. There's a peace that comes from humility, and you can see it. And certainly in my own faith tradition, humility is honored and revered, but I can see that is very, very much the case with Hinduism, and for that, it has my admiration.
My name is Dov, D-O-V, Wilker. I'm the Southeast Regional Director and the National Director for Black Jewish Relations for American Jewish Committee. One of the experiences of being here was walking into the Mahatma Mandir. To be here at the Mandir in New Jersey has been an unbelievable experience of welcoming, of equality, of truth. The welcoming openness that the BAPS has shown to the Jewish community, the BAPS shows to all communities, I think really demonstrates the true society that we live in. It impacts me, and I really believe will influence the millions of Jewish people around the world.
My name is Elizabeth Marie Ramjohn. I am a senior master sergeant in the United States Air Force. I will actually have served for 23 years. My 3 children that I have are an 8 Indian. The word that really stuck with me was seva. Because of your sacrifice, because of your act of seva, I get to experience something and I get to teach my children about their roots. I heard the stories of the amazing volunteers that they sacrificed to put this amazing temple together. Absolutely phenomenal. And that really resonates with me because what I gave up and what I do for my country serving in the world's greatest military, our Air Force core values are integrity first, service before self, excellent in all we do. So seva is definitely something that I could completely relate to, and just seeing how this entire place was possible because of that phenomenal word and that phenomenal ideal just gave me so much hope for humanity. Really, really special.
Stay connected and up to date with all BAPS activities on our social media channels.
Whether it's Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, Medium, or LinkedIn, BAPS is there. Engage, share, and relive your Akshardham memories with us. Rocky, another day, another set of memories captured in our spotlight.
Indeed, Jamin. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. As we say goodbye, it is our hope that the wisdom imparted, the narratives explored, and the spark of inspiration ignited will remain with you for years to come. Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan.